Have you kept to that promise at all times? Have you always been truthful?
Well, I try. I mean, I do try. I think you try, too. You say things about me that are not necessarily correct. I do try, and I always want to tell the truth. When I can, I tell the truth. I mean, sometimes it turns out to be where something happens, it's different, or there's a change, but I always like to be truthful.
That's what President Trump said back in November. Remember that? But he lies to the American people, and he lies all the time, and his lies have grown only more blatant, seemingly more compulsive and more damaging. We're going to fact-check the president's lies again, which have helped drive the government shutdown into a third week. Now Donald Trump's art of the deal is an offer to substitute a wall the Democrats don't want with a different type of wall the Democrats don't want, and I believe 75% of Americans. And this is after the president rejected a deal last week that both Democrats and Republicans did want. Also this morning, National Security Advisor John Bolton is in the Middle East to try and tamp down concern over the president's hasty announcement on Syria. As Republican operative Mike Murphy noted on Twitter, you can tell that things at the White House have gone totally bat blank when the go-to guy for sober-minded adult foreign policy cleanup is Bolton. Wow. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Joe. It is Monday, January 7th. With us, we have national affairs analyst for NBC News and MSNBC and co-host and executive producer of Showtime's The Circus, John Heilman, political writer for The New York Times and MSNBC political analyst Nick Confessori, former aide to the George W. Bush White House and State Departments Elise Jordan, and White House bureau chief at the Washington Post and political analyst for MSNBC and NBC News, Philip Rucker, is with us as well. Joe, what a way to start the week. There's so much going on and so many lies to cover.
Well, there really are. But I think more importantly, instead of just looking at the blizzard of lies that are at us right now, I think this government shutdown provides an opportunity to actually look at the foundation not only of Donald Trump's presidential campaign, but Donald Trump's administration, his reason why he's president of the United States right now, and in fact, the state of the Republican Party, of Trump's Republican Party and conservatism. And it is based on a caravan of lies. You hear it, and we've heard it throughout the weekend. We've heard it over the past week. Again, this is a wonderful opportunity. When you hear your friends or your family members say, well, we have to build a border wall because of the 4,000 terrorists that are coming across the southern border. Well, that's a lie, and the president's administration's own stats prove that to be a lie. When you hear about, all the illegal immigrants that are coming across, well, that's a lie, and you can look at government statistics to see that, in fact, the number is, as we say on this show, and we've been saying during the campaign, there's actually a negative net flow going back into Mexico. And Mika, you could literally go line by line by line. The president talking about applying for citizenship at the southern border. That's not where you apply for citizenship at the southern border. Their entire ruse of this wall, which we found out, in fact, was just a memory device so the president would remember to talk about illegal immigration. It's all a farce. It's all the little fat guy, behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz, except this guy's no wizard. He's just a shameless TV reality show host turned demagogue. And our government shut down because of it. And I'll tell you what, our country is going in a dangerous direction because of it. And I mean, let's just go through the lies, Mika, that are, again, debunked by the president's own statistics.
Absolutely. They poured out of the administration all the lies since Friday. First of all, the reason why this is even happening.
We are nearly 2 weeks into a government shutdown. But our nation is also in the midst of a crisis on our southern border.
But the entire argument for a government shutdown is based on a fallacy.
I mean, the crisis on the southern border. Yeah, we had a crisis on the southern border when George W. Bush was president and when Bill Clinton was president. and the number of illegal immigrants kept skyrocketing. But that number went down through the Obama administration, and it's at its lowest point in a decade, Mika.
Well, the New York Times has reported that based off the government's own data, with slight variations from year to year, the number of people, it's not just from you, Joe, it's from the government's data, have either been apprehended or turned away at the southern border. It's actually decreased over the past decade. The Pew Research Center finds the number of unauthorized immigrants in the United States has fallen, according to the latest census data.
I want to stop there because
government data.
It's government data. John Heilemann, we said it throughout the entire campaign. We talked about how Donald Trump's wall argument, and even Mike Pence lying through his teeth last week, and Mike Pence knows he was lying through his teeth last week when he talked about the crisis at the southern border, this caravan, this invasion of illegal immigrants. The number has gone down steadily over the past decade.
It has. And look, I mean, we've heard, there was been some good sound on this, Joe, over the last few days as people go back, as we are this morning to some extent, and looking at the foundations of not just the kind of edifice of lies of the Trump administration, but this particular big lie that's been at the core of his campaign. And, Trump was on the record in 2016 basically saying, whenever one of my rallies seems to be flagging, whenever it seems like there's not enough energy in the room, I've discovered that the go-to thing, I just say, build that wall. And it riles everyone up. And I get that, it sparks all this energy and enthusiasm in the room. And we all know that is the thing that it's it's Trump's erogenous zone, right? Which is the thing of he just gets all excited to hear everybody else get all excited. And this particular lie has the quality that he craves most, which is that it provides that instant dopamine hit that he became wedded to it because it was reliable on that front. And the facts in that case, as we know with all these matters related to Trump, the facts don't matter to him in those situations. And it continues to be the case that he holds it now very close for the same reasons.
And he even admitted, Nick Confessori, that when the audience started to get bored or distracted, when they seemed to wander off, he would bring back the wall. And he would talk about the wall because he said it was the best applause line. And what about his own people admitting to the New York Times that actually this was just a memory trick for him in 2014? They came up with the idea of a wall because they knew Donald Trump didn't like to read, or perhaps he doesn't know how to read. It's hard to say. But everybody around him says he never reads. So they came up with this trick that just say, build that wall, and that would remind him to talk about illegal immigration.
Well, Joe, it's kind of astounding to imagine that we're here at this point right now to debate a solution to a crisis that isn't there by building something that we mostly have already, which is a steel fence along the border. And it goes to the point of how the president had won election by creating a sense of crisis, that our trade deals were terrible, that our country was getting screwed around the world with bad deals on NATO and trade, that there was a crisis at the border. He had to create that sense of crisis to win, and he has to keep the sense of crisis to keep his popularity from going even further down. And unfortunately, it's hard to govern if you're constantly trying to create a sense that there is a huge problem that can't be fixed. More importantly,
Right.
Joe, this is really important. This is a man who said he was a great deal maker, that his virtue as president would be, I can make a deal. And the first time he has to make a tough deal with somebody who can't be pushed over, which is House Democrats, he starts saying a state of emergency has to be called.